It's the Texas weather discussion video for Wednesday, the 3rd of October. I'm Donovan Neal. North Texas weather is in this pattern for the rest of this work week with mostly sunny skies and hot and humid afternoons. And we'll continue to hold this pattern for the rest of this work week. So here's the upper air look across the nation. We have the upper high, which is basically causing this fairly summertime weather across North Texas, and then we have the upper trough that's basically located on the Pacific Ocean that will be moving to the east in coming days. Take a look across watch warning map. Not much going on. We have a few flash flood watches in effect for parts of Arizona and Nevada and parts of Utah, with the remnants of that tropical storm coming north. But in North Texas, things pretty quiet. We have an enhanced risk of severe storms for areas like Green Bay, Wisconsin, and areas just to the north, areas in the north of Wisconsin. And that severe risk extends down into the plains. We do note that standard slight risk in effect for parts of northwest Arizona as well. On day 2, we have a marginal risk for severe storms for areas like Woodward, Elk City, and some of the adjacent areas. And on day 3, we have a marginal risk for areas near the Texas Panhandle extending towards Chicago, Illinois. But down here in North Texas, we remain dry. But let's go to the day 5 outlook, which is Sunday. That means we have at least a risk of severe weather already noted for parts of the Texas Panhandle, Northwest Texas, and parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle. Of course, with that strong cold front coming through, along with that trough for dynamic support, we could see a few severe thunderstorms kick off in that 15% area, along with the risk for a few tornadoes. So we'll have to watch this in coming days. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Heavier totals remain in the plains, where they could see around a foot of rain or more for parts of southern Kansas. But down here in North Texas, rain amounts are actually increasing. DFW could see around an inch of rain or greater. And again, that's anything that we see this weekend into the early parts of next week. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But let's first focus on the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Leslie that's still on the board, and then we have another wave that's located in the Western Caribbean. Right now, it has a 0% chance of developing within the next 48 hours, but then it has a 30% chance of developing within the next 5 days. And we'll have to see and it remains to be seen whether or not this will actually develop into the Gulf of Mexico or not. Hurricane Leslie just became a hurricane this morning with maximum sustained winds at 75 miles an hour. It's expected to continue north on its journey north on Saturday, and then it's expected to make a sharp right turn. No, a sharp right turn, and then it weakens to a tropical storm Sunday morning. But this will turn away from land, so we don't have to worry about this at all. So let's go on to the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. So you can see that upper high basically in the southern plains at this point. Down here, we continue to remain dry. Again, hot, humid weather, highs in the upper 80s as a result of this upper ridge. And same thing on Thursday and same thing on Friday. As a result of that upper meter high, our weather really won't change much. Highs will remain in the upper 80s. And then here's Saturday as the weekend begins. Saturday, that cold front starts to come through, then it stalls somewhere in central Oklahoma. That doesn't mean that we're out of the neck of the woods in terms of rain. It just means that we won't see the cooler temperatures. We won't see the cooler temperatures as early enough. Highs will be in the mid 80s by that point. And I'd say the best chance of a spot getting wet, mainly during the afternoon, is in the 20-30% bracket at this point. Then we transition to Sunday, and then that's when we have our scattered showers and thunderstorm chances for Sunday. And I say the best chance of a spot getting wet on Sunday for North Texas is around 50-50. We'll be even cooler, a few degrees cooler. Highs will be closer to 80 degrees. And I want to point out that surface low that's basically in Colorado and areas to the north and west of that surface front could see a few blizzard conditions for some places. And of course, this is where we have that severe weather risk in Texoma and the parts of the Texas Panhandle. So we'll check the Cape values. You can see we have Cape values that are around 3,000 joules per kilogram or more for parts of North Texas, for parts of West Texas. Wow, and those are amounts that we usually see in April and May. So we'll have to really watch this thing here. And let's go to Monday. And as we transition to Monday, you can see that surface. You can see that the surface low moves to the northeast, and you can see pretty much blizzard conditions for parts of Montana, Wyoming, and parts of the high plains. But for areas to the south of the surface low, you can see we have potential stormy, and maybe even severe weather conditions for areas. Again, we'll mention the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms for North Texas. Highs will be in the low 80s. And on Tuesday, that surface front continues its journey to the northeast. Highs, again, we'll mention the chance of scattered to perhaps numerous showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be on the downward trend. Highs will be in the upper 70s by this point. And here's a week from today, Wednesday, the 10th of October. You can see we still have the high amplitude trough down here, as the remnants of the surface front still lingers on with us. So we'll mention we'll still continue to mention the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be in the upper 70s. And here's here's the end of the forecast period. This is Friday, the 12th of October. You can see we have that trough still in the northwest, and down here we continue to remain dry. But you can see for the numbers coming off of the GFS ensemble, after this work week, after Friday, we'll see a downward trend of temperatures generally, with the strong cold front coming through, and then towards the middle of October, highs will pretty much be in the GFS ensemble suggests that highs will be in the low 70s and lows will potentially be in the upper 50s. So cooler weather is on the way. This hot October weather won't last long. This heat wave will not last long. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today on Mornington blog. Next video here expected to be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and Godspeed.